So we're recording, and hopefully it'll come out okay. Hi everyone. This week I said I'd do a retail training, so we're going to go back to basics a little bit, which is basics for many of you. For new people, it's really vital, this information. So if I share my screens, get the desktop sharing there. Can everyone see my desktop? You can't really say anything, can you? I think you can give me a thumbs up on your system there. So if everyone can give us a thumbs up, or even just one of you, that'd be great.
It's looking fine, Nick.
Excellent, thanks, Barbara. Right, we'll get going with this. Move that out of the way, and move that out of the way there. Okay, right. So okay, right. So how to build and service and care for a customer base. That's the title of this week's training. So I'm not going to start off with, I'm not going to go too deep, as in what we do with a brand new person with regards to filling out run sheets and all that kind of thing, because that's the sort of stuff you can share with your own distributor on a one-to-one basis. But this gives a bit of an outline on how to build, service and care for a customer base. So, as a disclaimer, what I'll show you tonight is how Grace and I built our customer base and what we teach. And in fairness, the first 2 years I built a customer base, and after that it's been all Grace, to be quite frank. So I'll let her have most of the credit because she's done a lot more of it than I have. We believe that this is a balanced approach to retailing, and we do practice what we teach. So everything we show you tonight, we do ourselves. So what's customer base? The initial aim of retailing is to develop a customer base. This will make us more efficient with our time, business costs, reducing the number of catalogue losses, wasted time delivering to people who won't order, etc. It helps us to predict our sales. We can then work an informative way towards our personal and team targets and objectives. And if you look after your customers, they will look after you. So let's go back to basics. I'll explain some more of that in detail in a moment. Your kit's arrived. You're a brand new distributor, your kit's arrived. Now, unfortunately, our kit doesn't arrive with 200 customers in the kit box. It doesn't arrive with a ready-built team in there. It's brand new. Everyone exactly the same. Okay, so it's a completely level playing field. Put all your books together. Make sure you include day slips, order forms, and all the catalogues. Unless you're doing thank you packs with K-Life, but that's another thing. But all the catalogues you get in the kit. It's important, I always say, to get all the books together straight away, because if you do 100 and think I'll do the other 150 tomorrow or whenever, you probably won't get done, because putting your books together for the first time is difficult. Well, it's easy, it's simple, it's just time consuming and laborious, okay? So do them all at the same time. That's always do, you know. If you can get a production line going with a family member or family members, then even better. And it's important, don't seal your bags until you're at the door. It makes them easier to stack and pack, because otherwise it's like stacking balloons. And I did a YouTube video on this, so if you look at the YouTube channel for Your Team Journey, you will see the video. It's one of the first ones, and you can send that to new people as well, which I always do to my new people. Okay, so plan your route. Don't spend too long on it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Just keep it as local as you can. Go outside your house, turn left or right, and start posting. It's cheaper. It's easier for any callbacks. It doesn't cost you money in fuel, etc. Ignore other distributors, both Clean Easy and other companies. You will come across them from time to time. They will disappear. You may see the same one again. You may not. They may have gone because it's not for them, whatever. But you will see them. Other distributors, for us or other companies, completely ignore them. Okay, so our system. Get a routine going. Your retailing habits should become second nature to you. If you don't retail, it will feel uncomfortable. That's how much of a habit you need to make it. So you're doing some every week, even if it's just a little tiny bit. Whatever you're doing every week, you need to get it to the point where if you don't do it one week, it feels a bit weird because you haven't done it. Like going to the gym or something, you know, that you're doing all the time. So if your customers don't get their book on the expected day, they will contact you. Believe me, it's happened to us. And on any given day, you should know where you will be and how long you will be there for. The drops. The purpose of tonight, we will follow 100 books a day, 5 days a week. So, for example, if you post 100 books on a Monday morning, collect them tomorrow on the Tuesday. Everyone gets a book unless the house is completely empty or they specifically request on the door no catalogues. Even if it says we do not buy over the door, they still get a book. Make excellent notes on your run sheet. The better the notes, the better it will be. Remember, you're going to go around that area again in 4 weeks' time. So make sure whatever you think you're not going to remember, if there's anything, so it could be a dog's name, a person's name, anything, write it on that run sheet. Because when you come to rewrite that run sheet in 4 weeks' time, you need to know. Okay? So on the Tuesday, the following day, post another 100 books to the next 100 houses along. Collect them on the Wednesday. But on the Tuesday, after you've dropped them, collect Monday's catalogues in. Okay? Any books that aren't out, knock on the door, request it back. If there's no answer, post a note, one of your slips on your catalogue spreadsheet file. On Wednesday, post another 100 books, collect Tuesdays in, and then go back for Monday stragglers. Okay? So can you see how organised you need to be? If it does sound complicated, it does sound complicated. For some people, it might sound complicated. It did to me when I was first doing it, but I'm no rocket scientist, I tell you. So it might sound a bit complicated to you, but you will perfect it with practice. And if there's anything you don't understand, just please ask, because no question is a daft question, I promise you. If there's still some books missing from Monday's drop, post another slip asking them to contact you. And at the weekend, find an hour or so, do your, we call them HUBAs, the Have You Been Away, HUBA. Those slips are again on the spreadsheet, and we've had many orders from Have You Been Away slips, from HUBA slips, many orders, and certainly many stragglers back as well. And this will help keep your catalogue loss to an absolute minimum. So the cycle, we return to our rounds every 4 weeks, as I've said. We work a 4-week period. So everyone sees the book in a period. You know, all your customers will see the book in a period. So every customer will see the book 13 times a year. Everyone who gave you a book back from the first time round will get it again. This is why we keep excellent records. We do not give those who have thrown a book away another opportunity to do the same, and we do this 3 times. So period 1, week 1, period 2, week 1, period 3, week 1. So all the people who are giving you the book back, let them keep giving you the book back 3 times. Okay? If they've not looked at it, you will know when they've looked at it, because the catalogues will be in a different order than when you put them together. When you're ready to do a 4th time, we review our records. So you've got 3 run sheets now, from period 1, period 2, period 3, all week 1s, and prepare a run sheet to include only those who have looked at the catalogue or who have bought from the catalogue. Okay? So this is usually a quarter of the original drop at this point. So you've really started to condense it. So it'll be quicker to put them out, quicker to bring them in, quicker to do stragglers, and so on and so on. These are lookers and buyers. These will see the full range of catalogues for 12 months. Now, we have started condensing more in 7 months plus. But what I will do is, I would say they need to see the Christmas catalogue, they need to see a sale catalogue, and they will need to see a spring catalogue and a summer if you can. But they do need to see certainly a sale, certainly a Christmas. Okay? After the time, so whether it's, so we talk about 12 months in this case, where you decide that they have had enough, they've not looked, or sorry, they've looked, but they've not bought in that period, and you want to cross them off the list, you want to condense down a little bit more, condense them down a bit more. So customer records. In addition to our run sheets, we keep for 18 months. We also keep a detailed spreadsheet with customer details on. Now, we have an example of this spreadsheet, so if you don't know what we're talking about and you'd like to know more, please ask me at the end, or get in touch, on a one-to-one, that's fine, and we'll go through it with you, no problem. This includes customer name, address, email, phone number, and date and amount of every order. But with this information, it's really important because we're able to monitor buying habits and predict sales. And we're also able to send Christmas cards using this information. And some people send birthday cards using this information as well. Whilst we value every customer, we do not class someone as a customer. We do not class someone as our customer unless they've ordered 3 times in a rolling 12-month period. Okay? Now, your customer base is always evolving. It is either growing or it is shrinking. People move, stop buying, and or pass away. We carry out infill blanket drops periodically. So, for example, every 12 months, we'll do an infill, and we usually start those in the summer when we've got lighter nights. It's easier for picking up, etc., etc. We do pick up new customers and previous customers from infills. So people who we've stopped delivering to, for example, and we've done that many, many times. And some people become customers then and stay customers forever. How valuable are your customers? Okay, really, really valuable. Okay, if somebody new starts in your area, your customers will call you. They're usually putting an order with you, whether they wanted something or not. They like to show their support. Your customers may become your new team members. I've had that many times. You have built a relationship of trust with them. That's important. Your online shop. I'm only going to cover this briefly because Sophia did an excellent training on online last week, but this is a bit more wide open. We each have a new online shop. Okay, it was new when this was produced. There are extra products that are not in the catalogs, so your internet specials. And now we've just been putting a Facebook group with this on. So really important and quite key to our business, particularly if we're doing online sales. These orders are delivered directly to your customer if they want, okay, if they do a direct dispatch. Are you advertising your online shop? So on Facebook, but more importantly, are you advertising it in your catalogs? Do your customers know that, and a lot of customers don't use the internet, especially some of the older clientele, that's fine, but do they know about that they can buy really cool products that aren't in the catalogue by clicking on www.graceandnick.co.uk or whatever you've assigned for your domain name? Speak to your customers about your shop. They can't order from it if they don't know it exists. And do your Facebook friends have access to it? I'm sure they do, Facebook, because most of us are all over it. So, going on to Facebook, love it or hate it, it can work in your favor. Promote your online shop to your friends. They are already online. Your products are just a couple of clicks away. Promoting individual products on Facebook has had a huge impact to team member sales. Even, that's our team members as well, especially when promoting seasonal products. Don't forget those who flick through catalogs, promoting catalog delivery in your local area, local groups. You can also help build that customer base too. So I know people who've developed a small customer base just through asking their local groups if they want to receive a catalog. So it's important as well. So there's so much to take in. Follow the system. It does work, and give it time. Right. I'm going to stop recording this now.